So the reason why I like to throw this on the web is to let everybody get some, for some reason it seems like I get ideas, and I think it's because of a sort of a psychic link. And so some things came to mind, actually about an hour ago, I got to remember what they are, but one thing is like, I was mentioning like if you thought of it like you got two heads in a row, then you'd have a 7/8 chance of getting a tail. So you'd sort of think like that, and it's not. And then if you thought of it with 3 tails first, then you'd have even like 90-some%. And then you think of it as 5 tails, and so on. And then you, in other words, you could get so many tails in a row that you would almost have 100%. And by that nature, we could actually make an apple out of nowhere. In other words, create something, just really be creationists. And perhaps all the thinking, all that's needed for that is simply a change of thinking, of perception. Almost like the Star Trek in phase thing. They get to talk about this phase thing, and then they shift in and out, they get to see each other. It's almost like that, where if we just change our thinking pattern, perhaps we can be a little bit more magicians, other than just thinking it and doing it with our arms. Maybe we can actually make stuff out of nothing, and then we can all be Jesus. We can all essentially be like Jesus, be one with Jesus, be one with God, and more in tune with. In other words, just. It just seems like, and really, it's the how like the thinking of the probability and changing it to 75% or 3/4 or 7/8. Thinking of this problem, this theorem in itself is a change of perspective. It's almost that change of perspective that once we realize that we have more control over our environments than that, then it might be just that trigger. That we as a collective we could transform the earth as we know it to maybe with some flying cars, and maybe we're able to fix bad knees and stuff like that. Just simply, and this could be literally. I don't know if it's going to be within years or what, or months even, but it just seems like they're. It's almost a mind over matter thing. It's just It's just a change of perspective. Once you know that it's in the math that we have control of our environment. Well, now, maybe there's machines that can be made based on this. I don't know. Maybe that's something that. So I think I'm onto something. I really do. It seems like everything I go, oh no, and then I go, oh yeah, but yeah. If there's a probability wave of everything we do, and I'm pretty sure there is, then this has got legs. What I'm talking about here. Like I say, I don't know what can be made from it, machinery, or I don't know what can be done, but I don't know. So in a sense, we could be able to change our odds just by prayer to 100%, and say, I want to create this, or I want a heads, and then you flip it, and it's a heads every time, because you have a philosophy change. Now this literally could be where we're able to flip a coin every time and get exactly what we want every time. That might take 100 years. I don't know. It might take 1,000 years. It might take 1 year. But it's something that we should consider, that if we change our thinking about how much we perceive the past to help our odds out, then we're just using prayer. We're using creative thought to affect our environment in positive ways to better increase our odds in life. And I think this has got something going here. I think I'll cut here.